Hello and welcome to this review of the Hollyland M2 wireless microphone system. So in this review I'm going to show you its use with an iPhone. I'm going to show you how it can be used with a normal camera, and I don't need to show you it being used with an Android phone because I'm currently recording into an Android phone at the moment. So all those tests are going to be shown in this video. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to show you how you can use an included USB-C adapter to use this with DJI Pocket 3. So I bought the combo kit and we get the charging case and the devices in here, and we get lots of accessories in here. So the charging case is held in place magnetically. If I open this up, we can see we've got the receiver and we've got two transmitters, but actually one of the transmitters is missing because I'm using it now. So this transmitter here was mounted to my collar magnetically because it's got a magnet on the back, and I took this out of the accessory pack so I can mount this to my clothes with a really low profile. So for this secondary transmitter here, we see we've got this blue light, which means it is connected to the receiver. We've got a noise cancelling button here, and what I really like about this is if I press this twice, it will start and stop recording on mobile devices. Press it once and it activates the noise cancelling. Now you do get with it a sheet of stickers, and you can see that I've used one of the black stickers to cover this up so that it's not so noticeable. So if you want sort of stealth recording and you really don't want to see microphones, then this is really quite a good system to use. So the only thing you can see at the moment is the blue light from the LED, which confirms it's connected to the receiver, and the noise cancellation button. So in this pack we get a cable to connect the transmitter to a camera. We get two dead cats, although I'm only going to show one. Here's the other one in the packet. We get two of these magnetic clips so that we can connect the microphones magnetically to clothes. We get two of these magnetic lanyards, again, so we can mount the microphone very easily around our neck. Get a USB-C charging cable, and as you've already seen, we get two of these little magnetic, I'm going to call them coins, and these will fit into here if in case you ever lose any in the necklace. And the last accessory we get in the combo kit, a lightning receiver and a USB-C receiver. Now the USB-C receiver is currently plugged into this Android phone, so I can't show it at the moment. I'm going to set up the Hollyland Lark M2 with this Sony camera, the Sony ZV-1. But before I do that, I'm just going to disconnect the Hollyland Lark from this Android phone, which is a Samsung A15, because I want you to see the difference in the audio between the phone on its own and the phone when using this Hollyland Lark microphone. So here I've got the USB-C connector, you can see that here. So this is the audio of the phone, maybe about arm's distance away from me, just on its own. So I've now connected up the Lark M2's receiver via the cable to the Sony ZV-1, and the audio you're hearing is using the Lark M2 microphone into the Sony ZV-1 wirelessly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to disconnect the cable, and I'm just going to record using the internal mics of the Sony ZV-1. So I've now disconnected the cable from the Lark M2 receiver into the Sony ZV-1, and I'm just recording the audio straight into the Sony ZV-1's internal microphones. I'm still about an arm's length away from the camera, so let me know in the comments if you think it's better with the Lark M2 or if it makes no difference whatsoever. And next I'm going to set up the Lark M2 with the iPhone using the supplied lightning connector. So now I'm recording into the iPhone using the standard iPhone camera app, and again I'm using the Lark M2 mounted here on my collar and using the lightning connector going straight into the iPhone. In a moment I'm just going to disconnect the receiver so that you can see the difference between the iPhone's internal microphones and using the Lark M2. So the Lark M2 is still mounted here magnetically, but what you're hearing is the audio being recorded through the iPhone's internal microphones. And the iPhone is about an arm's length away from me. Like all the other cameras, I'm keeping it in exactly the same place. So you can see if there's a significant difference when I'm using the Lark M2 or the internal microphone in the camera. And next up, I'm going to be connecting the Lark M2 to the DJI Pocket 3. So this is the DJI Pocket 3, and the USB-C adapter on this tripod mount can still be used to power or for microphones, etc. So this is now on the DJI Pocket 3. I've not made any changes to the settings. I can see on the screen that the audio is not peaking, and I've just plugged in the USB-C receiver into the back of the Pocket 3, and I'm just seeing what the sound is like. And next I'm going to stop the recording on the Pocket 3 so we can hear the difference between using the Lark M2 and the DJI Pocket 3's internal microphones. I'm going to see if I can stop the recording by just double tapping on the microphone button. So this is the Pocket 3 without the USB-C receiver in the back. So this is just recording using the internal microphones on the Pocket 3. And what was interesting was if I double tap or double press on this button here, it actually stopped and started the recording on the DJI Pocket 3, which is such a useful little feature to just be able to press twice on your microphone and start and stop recording. So as this is using the internal microphones of the Pocket 3, you should now be able to compare using the Lark M2 microphone and the Pocket 3. So I'm going to summarize using the iPhone because it's there and it's easy. I really like the Lark M2. I think it's really good that you get two microphones. They're so small and discreet and they're so easy to mount. It doesn't look like your talent or your interview person is even wearing a microphone. I like the fact that the combo kit allows you to use this with smartphones, action cameras, DJI Pocket 3s and bigger cameras like your Sony mirrorless cameras, etc. I think this is really good. I really like the accessories you get for it, and I can see me using this for a long time. The kit cost £130, and you can link to that using the link in the description. Thank you so much. If you do have any questions, do get in contact to ask them. Thank you. Goodbye.